Hey, so if we're doing our best to add our positional breathing strategies pre and post workout, or we're trying to hit that once a day to expand the relative motion at the rib cage and at the pelvis, and to get ourselves in a better stacked position and better alignment, which will translate to better posture and better movement quality and less pain and all that kind of stuff, we want to consider how we stand. And so it's important to know how you stand, what your strategy might be to hold yourself up or to fight gravity. Because of this, our strategies that we develop are going to make it sometimes hard when we're doing our positional breathing strategies. It might be hard to get those changes at the thorax and at the pelvis to actually stick if we're not considering how we're standing and how we're holding ourselves in space. So when it comes to how we stand, and what happens is we start to develop strategies over time to make it easier for us, to more efficient, to stand and to fight gravity. So what can happen is we oftentimes will just hang out on our joints, and you'll see like kind of knees extend a little bit, and then as soon as your knees extend, look what happens to my rib cage. Right? That's just like a normal compensation to not let me fall forward. So our ribs will start to flare, our pelvis will start to dump, and we'll be kind of hanging out on our knees in this kind of extended posture. And then from there, we can even develop more strategies, right? Where we hang out on our right hip, that's me, or hang out on our left hip, and that feels the easiest. And so in order to get the most out of our positional breathing and to have our posture change and stick, we want to practice some good standing, resting posture, and knowing what that feels like in your body, I feel like is pretty valuable. So when it comes to how we stand, we want to just sense the feet, right? I don't want you to be standing like a soldier or anything, but I want you to try and think about the feet pushing into the floor and allowing yourself to have a subtle bend to the knee, maybe like, I don't know, 5% even. And then from here, it's helpful to think about keeping your ribs down with your collarbone up, but all you need to really do at that point with the soft knee is just shift weight back into your heels. And even from there, just shifting weight back, not that you're about to fall over and lose your toes, but you just feel your mass kind of shift back. And your ribs will come down, and you might feel your abs engage as a result of kind of soft knee pushing back. And it's good for us, it's helpful for us to practice that. Oh, you can see my butt in the mirror. It's helpful for us to practice that so we can get the most out of our positional breathing, and so we can start getting more range of motion at our pelvis and our rib cage, and start to get a better kind of stacked position over time, which will just help us with a whole bunch of stuff, including getting stronger, being pain-free, and ultimately just being ready and reactive to deal with life and its stressors and its randomness. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Try and practice that, catching yourself while you're doing the dishes, catching yourself while you're standing and talking to your neighbors, like really trying to make a point of that is, well, it's been really helpful for me and a lot of my clients too. So practice that to get the most out of your positional breathing. Hopefully these changes stick as a result. Good luck. Have fun.